Hi, my name is Tricia Jenkins. I am a PhD student here at K-State, and I work with Dr. Placoni over in the Post-Harvest and Handling Lab at the K-State Olathe campus. My PhD focus is in grafted tomatoes, and today we are here in the high tunnel of one of my projects, which is the Tasti-Lee trial. This trial is looking at the rootstock effect on the post-harvest quality and the lycopene content of the Tasti-Lee tomato. The Tasti-Lee tomato was developed by the University of Florida Tomato Breeding Program. And the unique thing about this tomato is that it has up to 50% more lycopene content than other traditional slicer red varieties. And in the south and in the west, it's typically grown in outdoor production systems, but here we're looking at its use in a grafted high tunnel system. So I just wanted to provide a little bit of background information about this trial and kind of why we're asking the research questions that we are. Previous trials out here at the Olathe Horticulture Center, rootstock trials, looking at a different scion, the BHN 589. We saw some interesting post-harvest quality results. So specifically, we wanted to look at how grafting the Tasti-Lee tomato to low-yielding versus high-yielding rootstocks might impact the lycopene accumulation of the fruit. So we chose 5 rootstocks that kind of range in their impact on yield. And we've conducted this trial for 2 years already, in 2018 and 2019, and this will be the third and final season of this trial. And I do have some results from the first 2 years, and I'd like to share some of that with you. We did see that rootstocks increased the yields compared to the non-graft among all the rootstocks, but those that increased the yields most significantly were Maxifort, Fortamino, and Estamino, followed by Dro 141TX. And then the rootstock RST-04-106 only marginally increased yields above the non-grafted Tasti-Lee. So we did kind of see that spectrum that we were looking for in the yield increase. The yield increase can mostly be attributed to the increase in average fruit size. And that's kind of an interesting result because the Tasti-Lee is actually a quite small tomato. So grafting could be a good option for increasing the fruit size. And so far, my data from 2018 and 19 does not indicate that there is any difference in lycopene accumulation between any of the rootstock treatments or the non-grafted Tasti-Lee, so that is good. We are still kind of looking through some other data analysis in the lab and other carotenoids in the tomato, so we don't have the full picture yet, but that's kind of the initial glimpse at that data. And we did see some interesting results in 2018. Those that were grafted to the rootstock RST-04-106 actually scored significantly higher in a sugar-acid ratio as compared to the other rootstocks and the non-grafted Tasti-Lee. And that sugar-acid ratio kind of indicates a better eating quality. This trend didn't really play out in 2019, so we'll kind of see what happens this year to see if there's any conclusions that we can make. But after data collection this year, we're hoping that we can kind of tease apart some of these answers on how rootstocks might affect the lycopene accumulation and post-harvest quality and how that might be mediated by the yield. And hopefully we'll be able to make some recommendations on using this variety in high tunnel grafting production systems. I would like to thank the funders for this research. This is funded by a USDA Specialty Crop Research Initiative grant. If you're interested in learning more about the results of this project, I will be putting together a poster presentation to present at the Great Plains Growers Conference early next year, so you can check out more information about this project there.